Welcome back, everybody. Stores such as Lowe's and Home Depot remain open per the governor's order, but they're getting crowded and many customers are there buying gardening supplies. Consumer investigator Hank Winchester is live. And Hank, the Attorney General actually spoke out about this.
She did, and she was very clear about the policy here. And if you take a live look over my shoulder, Kimberly, you can see the Lowe's store. The garden center is open. The plants are out there. And Lowe's and Home Depot, both here in Madison Heights, they were packed today. But the Attorney General and the governor will tell you, if you're in there buying non-essential items, you could be ticketed, and so could the store. Here at the Lowe's store in Madison Heights, shoppers are busy getting rakes, mulch, garden supplies. At the Home Depot, big crowds and big lines today. Again, from what we can see, many people buying items that would be deemed non-essential. The governor has ruled these retailers can remain open, but for the purpose of selling essential items to keep your home livable. Think water heaters, lights, not mulch. The Attorney General recently spoke out about this.
Just because one of these businesses can still be open to the public, it's not just business as usual. Under the governor's order, these stores are only allowed to supply goods to the general public that are, and listen to this quote, necessary to maintain and improve the safety, sanitation, and essential operations of a residence.
No comment from Lowe's corporate as to why the garden center is open right now, but several Lowe's and Home Depot employees have reached out to me. They're concerned about the big crowds coming to kill time, browsing, or even just using the store to walk since malls are closed. They're worried about their safety and your safety. Local police in other communities have ticketed stores and shoppers they feel were not abiding by the rules.
Stores that can remain open to the public under the governor's order are still required to limit their in-person operations as outlined in the governor's order.
Back out here live, I posted some photos of the big crowds on Facebook today, and I got a lot of different reactions, and some people saying, well, I'm bored. This is good for my mental health. I need to do some yard work. But if you look at the governor's order and hear the comments from the Attorney General, they both make it very clear about what is allowed and what is not allowed. And the goal, of course, for everybody, safety. We're live here tonight in Madison Heights. Hank Winchester, back to you.
Okay, Hank. Well, a bit of a mix of sunshine and clouds today, KG.
Yeah, let's